I'm sure that most of you like to swim in cool water, especially to cool off on a hot summer's day. But swimming in ordinary lakes and public pools can be a bit boring, right? Not to mention kinda gross. Well, today I'm here to change that, because I've gathered for you some of the most unbelievable and terrifying pools from around the world. You'll definitely want to swim in every single one of them. Okay, well, maybe not the last one. I hear that one's a little too terrifying. Think you can handle it? Let's find out. But before we dive right in, we're gonna do a quick poll. What would you rather? Swim in a pool on top of a skyscraper, or dive all the way down to the bottom of the world's deepest pool? Let me know in the comments. Let's get it on! Market Square Tower. One of the most amazing pools in the world can be found closer to the sky than the ground. Located in the heart of Houston, Texas, the Market Square Tower's roof is adorned with a pool whose transparent edge hangs about 500 feet in the air. Here, adventurous swimmers can feel as though they're floating above the rest of the world, providing a completely unique perspective that'll really get your adrenaline pumping. You know that feeling you get when you look over the edge of a tall building? Yeah, now multiply that by about 1,000, and you might begin to get an idea of how it feels to swim in this insane body of water. While the pool is made of thick organic glass that's strong enough to withstand almost anything, it's still pretty unnerving to know that 8 inches of plexiglass is all that stands between you and certain doom. Still, could you really turn down the chance to swim on the 42nd floor of a skyscraper? I know I can't. Devil's Pool. Victoria Falls, located on the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia in Africa, is one of the largest waterfalls on the planet, measuring 355 feet at its peak. Believe it or not, however, tourists can take a dip right on the edge of this natural wonder, and even peek their heads entirely over the side, looking down into the watery abyss below. That's because a nearly invisible rock outcropping in the middle of the falls creates a natural pool, known as the Devil's Pool, that keeps the current from pulling anything in it over the edge, and that includes people. As a result, guided tours take tourists to this scary spot every day between September and December during the local drought season, and show them the perfect place to take a plunge. While the scenery is gorgeous and the thrill of swimming on the edge of a waterfall twice as high as Niagara Falls is surely unmatched, there's no question that swimming in the Devil's Pool takes some serious guts. On the Rocks Pool. Located in Bandol in the south of France, the beautiful On the Rocks villa spans an area of 32,000 square feet and is home to one of the coolest pools on this side of the equator. With its vast open layout, 5 bedrooms, and awesome aquarium-style pool, it's the perfect place for a dream getaway. That's right, we said aquarium style. The lengthy pool here features transparent walls that work as windows into the living room, meaning you can show off your diving form to your friends in a whole new way. Not just that, thanks to how deep the water is, you can finally do a cannonball off the roof just like in the movies without the fear of hitting the bottom. In fact, the layout of the pool was designed with this very cool act in mind. Just be sure not to go skinny dipping, as you'll be on full display to anyone trying to relax in the living room. Whoops. The Shard Pool. The Shard in London is one of the most distinctive buildings in the city's famous skyline. However, architects have found a way to make it even more amazing. While not open yet, by 2020, the building plans to reveal to the world the first ever 360-degree infinity pool on the building's roof. The pool will sit on the very top of the 55-story building and provide a breathtaking view of the city, alongside some serious anxiety. The entrance to the pool is probably the coolest part about it. It's a spiral staircase that rises out of the water when someone wants to get in or out. It functions like the door to a submarine. On top of all that, the bottom of the pool will be completely transparent as well, allowing people inside the building to look up at people swimming over their heads. With only a waist-high acrylic wall between you and a very long fall, this terrifying pool will definitely only be for the bravest of swimmers. San Alfonso Del Mar Pool. Now, a trip to the beach can be an amazing way to spend a summer day, but you gotta deal with the fear of jellyfish, sharks, and the water being way too cold to swim in. However, the San Alfonso Del Mar pool lets visitors have all the excitement of a trip to the beach without any of the worry. Shaped like a massive lagoon and filled with crystal clear water, this massive body of water sits right on the opposite edge of the beach from the ocean. And while the water is salty, it's internally heated, so it's great to swim in year-round. But swimming isn't all you can do. Thanks to its truly colossal 20-acre scale, with a volume of 66 million gallons, guests at this pool can canoe, paddleboard, and raft in it. Imagine the kind of workout you'd get trying to row all the way across this thing. But why build a pool so close to the ocean, you might ask? After all, you can just swim, right? Well, the ocean along the beaches of San Alfonso Del Mar are super cold all year round and are frequented by lots of sharks who don't exactly make the water very inviting, unless you want to end up as a snack. Costing over $2 billion. The pool was completed in 2006, and just keeping the pool clean costs a whopping $4 million annually. And that's not even considering the cost of heating. Thankfully, the pool serves as an incredible tourist attraction, and more than makes up for its truly staggering cost. Y40 Deep Pool. If you're the type who always goes to the deep end of your local pool, then the Y40 Deep Joy Pool in Italy is definitely right up your alley. Not for the faint of heart. The pool reaches a staggering depth of 130 feet, or the same as an upside-down 14-story building, making it the deepest pool on the planet. This behemoth body of water is so deep that divers have passed out from swimming to the top too fast, as the rapid change in water pressure causes a condition known as the bends among divers. However, if you're familiar with deep diving form, you'll have a blast in the Y40 as you explore its hidden caverns and wave to less adventurous guests from the other side of transparent viewing windows located all over it. Still, with such a long way down right beneath your feet, this pool is sure to cause some serious thalassophobia. Look it up. Could you imagine how deep a breath you'd have to take to swim all the way to the bottom and back up again? Truly a terrifying pool that will give you nightmares, but still super fun to swim in. Psst, hey, you still there? Well, since you made it this far, here are all the shoutouts we promised everyone that commented on our previous video. If you want to be shouted out in our next upcoming video as well as the ones prior, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and leave a comment down below saying, "Pick me." Once you're at it, you might as well leave a like too. So, are you courageous enough to swim in any of these insane pools? Which ones would you want to swim in most? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.